Happy Sunday! I'm the supplier, and this is Sunday Bookstack for the week of April 13th, 2014. So it's been a while once again between school and other stuff. I just haven't gotten around to making any videos, so I thought even though it's halfway through April, I would give you my March wrap-up and my April TBR. In March I read 17 books, and instead of telling you about all of them, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box to the list and brief thoughts if I wrote about them, but some of them I did and some of them I didn't. Probably my two favorite books that I read were The Darkest Minds and The Impossible Knife of Memory, neither of which I have on me because I am not in my office, clearly. But The Impossible Knife of Memory is about a girl whose father has PTSD after coming home from war, essentially, and she's trying to live her life and take care of him, and it's Laurie Halse Anderson, and you know, anything by Laurie Halse Anderson is fantastic. The Darkest Minds I read because I think Alan was talking about it, and you know, it's another book in the long line of dystopian type novels. And it was fun, and I totally want those powers because, you know, they're cool. So today, the professor and I went to the library because the librarian in this town is better than the library in the town in which I live, and so it was an exciting outing, and we picked up a number of books. And so I picked up The Bluest Eye, which I am reading with Alan, and I believe our conversation on this one is going to be on my channel this time. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if you would like to read along with me and Alan, we are reading The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. I also picked up The Marbury Lens because Alan was talking about reading with somebody and now I can't remember who. But I said, oh hey, let me know how that is. And she's like, why don't you just read along? You read fast enough. So when we went to the library today, I picked it up because I did not have it in my school library. That's not true. That's not true. It was checked out of my school library, which is where I intended to get it in the first place. But that's okay. The third book that I picked up is one that the professor is going to read first, and it is called Grasshopper Jungle, also by Andrew Smith, who I think is the same guy who wrote the Marbury Lens. I've heard that people either like this one or they hate it because it's a little trippy, and I wonder if it's trippy in the same way that like Going Bovine by Libba Bray is kind of trippy. And then the fourth book that I'm reading with people is A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess. I'm reading that with the Nerfeteria online book club. And I don't have my copy of that here. I think it is actually in a box in my studio at my house. So that was my March wrap up, like 3 weeks late. 2 weeks late? 2 weeks late. And my April TBR. If you've got thoughts, leave them in the comments and I'll see you there soon. Until then, I am the supplier wishing you happy reading. Okay, be awesome.